And so yeah, this is all about it. And so like we can start. Okay, so can
Hey everyone, welcome back to my stream. And today we have Shristy Joshi Thakur. She is the founder of Girl Up Coders, and I'm just gonna give the uh, stand to her. Go on, Shristy.
Yeah, so hello everyone, this is Shristy Joshi Thakur and I'm the founder of Girl Up Coders. And here with you is our like Praveen sir. Sorry for calling you sir again. Yeah, so like today is our open source summit and you can like look for advancing in your open source journey in this, whether you are a beginner or an intermediate open sourcer or an advanced level open sourcer. You can always refer to this session today. And we would be discussing some of our amazing journeys in open source, whether it is like Girl Script Summer of Code or other prestigious programs like Code for GovTech or like this one, Social Summer of Code or Social Winter of Code, and this Time Change Lab Summer of Code, and others like Postman, Certified Student Expert, and all of that. So we would be discussing about them, also Google Summer of Code and many other. So yeah. So here's to Praveen. So
Hey
please.
everyone. Oh wow, that was an amazing quick introduction from you. Thank you so much, Shrishti. So there are like so many open source programs at this point. So we have like GSSoC, as she said, like GSSoC, SSoC, SWOC, GSoC, GWOC, GSOD. Like the abbreviations are huge, and she has been also a part of TSOC, which is time chain social of code and like summer of code and stuff like that. So there are like so many cool programs that are happening right now. And how many of you are available, like how many of you are aware of all these things? Let's look at the comments as well, and let's go with that. So right now we are at the around the end of the last few weeks of social summer of code that's happening. One of the organizers is also ourselves, so we have like super cool projects there, and there are like so many cool things that are happening indeed. How many of you have heard of that? And let me quickly go and check the comments. Over to you, Shrishti.
Yeah. So should I start
Yeah,
or
yeah,
are
go.
you discussing first? Yeah. Okay. So
We haven't seen much comments yet, so yeah, you can go ahead, Shrishti. Yeah, go on.
yeah, so I would like to share my screen for that.
Go on.
Okay, so I have one PPT with me.
Oh, nice. I hate PPTs, by the way. That's a different thing.
Okay.
Let's go. Amazing.
Okay. So what is basically open source program? So if you are a beginner, so it is a diverse leadership role, and you can apply as a developer, or you can apply for other roles as well, or like for documentation or anything. So anything that is available open source for contribution is like comes under this. So there is a global community, and everyone is like allowed to participate in this. So what you need is like some skills, and like you need to apply on their GitHub, or whether they're accepting through their community, their forms, or anywhere. So what you need to do is like go over to their community, or go to their GitHub repo and ask them to assign you the issue, or you may be suggesting some bugs or anything. So this is how open source goes on. And like there are many mentorship programs as well in open source. So like one of that is MLH, if you say Major League Hacking. And like there are mentorships, and that is a discrete mentoring program. Also in Google Summer of Code, or this one, Code for GovTech. So what happens is there are mentors to guide you. A particular mentor is assigned to you during that term of contribution, and you can always refer to them, or ask them any issues you are facing in your contribution, and they're like they are there to help you. Also, there are cutting edge technologies in which you can work upon, like AI, blockchain, Web3, or scalable front end architectures as well. So like this is about how you can go about this programs. So next is my contribution in Code for GovTech. Like recently, I've been an intern at ONDC, and before that, I also served as a mentor at OpenFN organization. So like Code for GovTech is basically a domain expert like mentorship program. And what happens is like a particular mentor or some mentors are assigned to you during your open source journey, and the contributors are guided like in this program of mine, which in which I was a mentor. So we basically guided the contributor. Like there was one contributor under me. Like I helped him in building the AI powered job expressions, and like we were converting that like English text to executable expressions, and like technical integration. So basically, we led the design and integration of job expressions, and like we integrated that to a pull repository. Like we used many technologies like Milvus, LangChain, and retrieval augmentation generation. And like there are operational oversight, like supervised document embedding pipelines, and midpoint evaluations were there. And like there were some stipend release processes. So if you are contributing to Code for GovTech, so you need to take care of that. Like there would be a midpoint evaluation in which your mentor would be asked whether you are like at par with the work or not, and how your contribution is going on, and what quality of code you are producing. So you would be judged on all of that, and like this the thing goes on. And during the 6 month of contribution journey, like in the midpoint, you are like there is the disbursement of the stipend, and like half of the stipend you get during the midpoint, and other half you get after that. So this is how it goes on. And next is, yeah, so Code for GovTech technical achievements. So like the achievement, if you say, would be like in that project in which I was a mentor. So the achievement was like innovations in AI powered job expression services. And yeah, so there was this AI workflow automation, and like we generated, my mentee developed this generation job expression service that was converting the natural language to executable job expressions. And there was this advanced data management. So we implemented the document embedding pipelines using open AI embeddings for this accurate search, and there was like scalable deployments. So that was Docker based. They were Docker based deployments with secure build secret management. So all of that was included in that contribution. And okay. So next was this Girl Script Summer of Code. So basically in 2024, I was the web developer and a core team member at the Girl Script Summer of Code. And like what I did basically was operational leadership. So I managed the event dashboard creation and the contributor management systems for program operations and like contributor recognition. So what I did was like I introduced the GSoC badges to gamify and reward the contribution and like collaborative development. So basically, I aligned the front end implementation with backend API for seamless user experience. So basically, what we were doing was we were working on the websites and also like there were many features that we introduced in the program, like this GSoC badges. I suggested this. And what happens is, like in Girl Script Summer of Code, like now it's going on and like you can participate in that. Of course you should be. And like my work included like working on the website and like I was working on the front end basically. And the language I used was like Next.js, etc., etc. And like we were like enhancing the components and maintainability, scalability, and improving the UI UX. And like also I participated in this Postman contest, the Postman Certified Student Experts program from like in collaboration with like GSoC. And I integrated the APIs with real-time project contribution tracking. And yeah, so I worked with those APIs during that Postman Student Expert program under Girl Script Summer of Code. And like there is this means open source best practices. So what are some of the best practices in open source which you can follow while you are participating in Girl Script Summer of Code? Like many people have asked me this, and basically, there were many sessions, like they were offering many sessions. Uh, there are many events from Girl Script Summer of Code. You can report that for your contribution journey and all. And also, like from my side, I would like to say that whenever you are applying to any open source program or basically this Girl Script Summer of Code, so what you need to keep in mind is you need to submit your like request for you need to ask the mentor to assign you the issue as fast as possible because there are many contributors waiting for applying to that. So the issues might get assigned to them before you. So while applying to that contribution or while applying to that project, what you need to keep in mind is basically you need to go through that project like after that you need to know the languages involved and you are if you are comfortable with those languages and those technologies, if you can contribute to them and if you want to go about that, so you should be going over to their GitHub repo and under the issue section you should be suggesting or proposing your idea. So the proposal needs to have some technical knowledge of that project. Also, you need to take care of the technologies involved. So if you're comfortable with that, and if you have past contributions, those are related to them, and like if you can show them in the comment section, so you can link to that. Also, uh, the proposal is the must. So while you're commenting, just know that this is how you propose for that issue, and based on that, you would be assigned the issue. Also, there is a Discord community, and you can talk with your mentors over there and your fellow mentees. You can always ask for help from them or your mentors in the Discord channel. And yeah, so your pull request quality also matters. So you need to take care of that. And yeah.
That was such a nice, amazing, quick recap of everything. Nice, go on.
Yeah. So thank you. And about the social winter of code. So I was a program manager in social winter of code from the term from September 2024 to March 2025. And what we did was basically we executed campaigns that was like increasing the global registrations, and we were improving the alignment between the project requirements and the participant skills. So basically we were working on the mentor-mentee coordination, and we were looking for transparent operations. So yes, so basically, I have also been a contributor at Social Vendor of Code. So what I did was, I was working on the feature development. So I added few features to some of the amazing projects under Social Vendor of Code, and my main motto behind that was contributing to the social media code ecosystem, as well as adding something to the community, the tech community, the global community of developers. I wanted to like that was basically the starting of my open source journey. So I wish to contribute something to the community as well as learn from my fellow mentees and the amazing mentors. So that was the motto behind my contribution. Also, the code quality and reviews. So, like the program basically gave me an in-depth review and feedback about my code quality and maintainability. And like you can always go to your mentors and ask them like how my code did and what happened after my contribution, and like if the code is maintainable or not. So for like if you want to if you are concerned about your code's maintainability and how your code is putting the impact on the project, so like you need to keep care of some things like uh, if like one of the mistakes which I had done while my contribution was like I was contributing to one of the projects, and there were certain files which I was attaching to my uh, like project, and I just mismatched the names, and I like it was perfect, like it was perfectly working, and I didn't see any error in that. But what happened was my mentor suggested me that like in future if someone wants to correct your project, or if somebody wants to alter something, so like it would be a chaos for them. So what happens is like you need to uh, make the code readable. You need to take care that the code which you are writing or things that you are attaching to your code is understandable by anyone who refers to your code in future. So these are some of the things that it can improve your code's maintainability, and UI or accessibility enhancements. So so I had worked on this, optimize the responsiveness by some of the Node.js concepts like lazy loading or rendering, etc. And like I improved the accessibility compliance. Also, I participated in this social summer of code, and like we were working on the full stack development. Like while in my second year, I was working on this front end technologies and few of the backend features across some 2 or 3 open source projects at that time, and there were many high impact features. So we collaborated with the maintainers to design and deliver the impactful project functionalities. And like I focused on producing clean code and how it should be well documented and to ensure maintainability. And before that, in my second year, also I participated in JavaScript Summer of Code. So that was, I think, my first ever contribution, open source contribution. So I worked upon diverse project contributions. So there were many repositories which I served through, and I focused on improving the functionalities and code qualities because at the time I was a newbie coder. So, I used to go through all those codes and how I could add something to that. And basically, I focused on that. Next is the UI UX enhancement. So if you are a beginner, so you can go about this, improving the responsiveness and user engagement through design updates, and how you can make the UI more attractive, and how you can improve the functionality through the UI update and stuffs. Next is the onboarding support. So uh, the author documentations were to help the new contributors quickly integrate. Yeah, so I did this too. Also, you can refer to those documentations that are linked to the GitHub repo of your project for they are there to guide you, or the new developers, or if you're new to their projects, you can refer how things work in their project, where is the libraries and where are stuffs coming from, so you can go and read those documentations. And yeah. And yes, next was Time Chains Lab. So I was working on this blockchain open source community and Web3 contributions. So there was this one was, I guess, this is not my contribution, but okay, so I can tell both my contribution and as a product manager intern. So what happened was during product management internship, what I was doing was I was working on this SDKs, we were building some SDKs to enable the interoperability between the Web2 and Web3 games. So, how we play Web2 games, like the games which are not 3D.
Yeah.
So, also with that, if you want to integrate some blockchain-based games
Actually,
or something.
this was my first thing in Angel Hack. So Angel Hack was my first time getting into a hackathon in London, and the first thing that we did is like a massively multiplayer snake game where if you do a collision on another snake or on the walls, you die. But the main idea is to capture as many as food, and that will take you a lot of give you a lot of bitcoins on your faucet. Not exactly bitcoins, but 0.0000001 bitcoin per food. So that's how it was going on. That was my first thing. So I can blockchain gaming is one of the cool things that I started in 2014. Yeah, this is something nice.
Yeah, so we were building up something close to that, but not exactly blockchain gaming. We were we wanted to integrate a Neutron wallet inside our Web2 games. So this is how, if somebody is playing a particular Web2 game, so how they can connect their Neutron wallet, their Bitcoin wallet to that game, which is not a blockchain game, but how people can exchange bitcoins through their Web2 or Web3 games. So we wanted to develop a particular common wallet for all the players, and how they can exchange or purchase or sell their bitcoins in that. Also, we contributed to some decentralized systems, smart contracts, and scalability optimization. We worked on that. And yeah, next is Girl of Coders. So like I'm the founder and CEO of Girl Up Coders. That is a community of Girl Up United Nations Foundations. And I had started this back in 2023, August. And like now it's August 2025, and we are doing amazing. So basically, our aim is empowering women in tech. So we founded this United Nations Foundations Campus Club to promote inclusivity and leadership among women in tech. So our community's main motto is to instill confidence in all the women who are into coding or any other STEM field. So we strive to provide mentorship opportunities, also study materials, blogs, or YouTube playlists, so that we can help them out in their coding or in their journey through networking or like connections, etc. etc. So our community impact is basically we organize 10 plus boot camps till now, and three global hackathons with open source contribution, etc. And our global network is more than 3,000 learners and developers worldwide till now. And next is the build space. So I had participated in this. So what we were doing was like, firstly, we were doing some rapid prototyping. We built some real world projects from concept to deployment, those 6 weeks. And like there was global like collaboration. So yeah, Build Space community was global, and I had the opportunities to catch up with other fellow mentees of Build Space all around the globe. And like I had the opportunities to exchange peer feedbacks and solutions, which also improved my development skills. And like that's how I started with blockchain and ML technologies back then. And there were many open source practices, like we applied the collaborative development principles of delivering the impactful projects. So that was all about Build Space cohort. So yeah, basically, my open source journey included, like, I engaged with thousands of contributors, mentors, and learners all across the globe through multiple continents. So I had this opportunities of connecting to them and learning from everyone. So that's how I grown. Like I grown, and like my technical expertise also broadened through these open source uh, programs. So basically, my experience spans across AI, blockchain, Web3, scalable architectures, and many community platforms, etc., etc. So I built this technical expertise through all of these open source programs. So that was very, very helpful for me during my journey. And this is a very sustainable contribution model. So we like open source basically promotes some of the best practices, ensuring long-term maintainability and like learning, long-term learning. So I just promote this like this chain of developers, all the open source developers. So like they are working on so many diverse tech stacks, and like they have the opportunities of learning. And like in future it also like inspire of learning through the projects. Instead of this, they are also polishing their resume. So if you are mentioning your contributions in your resume, so in future, in case of any interviews or anywhere, you can also show your contributions there, or the projects you have worked upon, the diverse set of things you have your hands over. So this is it. Also, I would like to show you my LinkedIn.
One thing that we are happy that we have Sanskriti in the screen as well. Hey, Sanskriti.
Hello, am I audible?
You are audible and visible on screen.
Yeah, great to meet you, sir.
Sir, should we kick Sanskriti out of the stream? Sir is a bad word, dude. Yeah,
Yeah, it's fine.
just call me Praveen. Cool. This is an amazing LinkedIn profile.
Yeah, so I'm just sharing this. So this is basically my LinkedIn, and you can see some of my work highlights over here during my college. So all of this I have done during my college, and like these were some of the open source program in which I was a part of. And these were some of my mentorship organizations where I had served as a mentor. And yeah, so this is like you can know more about me in my about section, my interest in Gen AI, LLMs, and ML technologies. Also, my product knowledge, like I had worked upon these technologies. Like you can also, if you are interested in building and delivering products, so you can learn more of SDLC models and these technologies like Agile, Scrum, Jira, etc. Also, most importantly, market research, UI UX skills, and data analytics. So after learning development, you can go for product, or if you don't know much about coding and stuff, if you don't like that, so you can get into data analytics and like explore more. And yeah, so my game development journey. So while in my drop year, I was in this ZAM Finland University. So it was an open university of Finland, and like I had the privilege of learning game development in it. And yeah, so that was about my game development journey. And like many things I have shared, and like mm,
The
so
feature.
okay, this is all about me. You can explore more of my profile, and if you got anything to ask me, you can always message me. So I would try to respond you as early as possible. So regarding open source or anything, you if you have got any doubt, so you can always ask me, or you can book a session on TalkMate as well. So yeah, so I would like to offer like over to Sanskriti. So you would like to continue?
Yes, sure. Am I audible enough, right? Can
Sanskriti, we can't hear you.
now?
Yeah, better. Go on.
So,
I'm
Rishi,
stopping.
can you?
Yeah, yeah.
So, hello everyone. As even Praveen and Shristy named myself as obviously as Sanskriti Kadam. I am president of Girl of Coders and also running a YouTube channel on intelligence talks and a lot of things I'm doing on my own thing. Along with it, as a session is more about open source. So let me speak more about the GSSoC, the JavaScript Summer of Code, and the registrations which are being opened currently right now. So for those people, even I'm getting lots of doubts, right? Ma'am, how can I go and make a PR? How can I raise an issue? How can I talk to or connect with my own mentors when they are not responding to me? Then how shall I go and to whom should I ask and everything? So according to me, like I have been as a mentor in GSSoC 2024, being awarded as a top mentor of during a decade. Along with it, I was a contributor in GSSoC 2023, where I had just contributed only one project in the whole duration, because I was a person who didn't know that क्या करना है, कहाँ से चालू करना है, कौन सा project लेना है, and along with it, who is my mentor was my first question. And the second thing was using Discord. The Discord channel was too complex for me, because at that time I was too new to the Discord world. There were so many sections. There were too many ticket raisers and everything. So what, where, and everything to be done was a major and a big question which came to my mind. And that is what the same questions I have been asking now in this year 2025 and 2024 as well, by the people from my own community. Along with it, I'm also a project admin of a project which was about the intelligence stocks website, but it was just a project like that, right? And in Gulf Coders also, we are coming up with new and more opportunities, and I hope that we will also be going forward in the open source. Right, Srishti? So let me give you an overview. I think you must have known a bit about what is GSSoC, right? So it's simple. It's an open source, and most important part is that we have so many levels. We are contributors. We have mentors. We have then a lot of people which we call also the mediators, the moderators, and etc. 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 But the main important as a contributor is that you need to have a conversation between you and the mentor. If you have someone else, not as a mentor, but as a friend or someone, you can go and have a talk with them. This is thing, this is how I need to do. But when it comes to mentor, the mentor is there for the specific project, and he is being allotted to you for that particular project itself. And you have to go and talk in the uh, so you have to go and talk in the Discord, those channels and all. You need to mention your problem statement. Also, what solution you would prefer from the particular mentor, right? Because even if that is a mentor, is a human being, and he won't know unless you say, "Ki, for this problem, I want this much solution." And according to that only a person can be able to direct you, can guide you for a particular project. Now I was a mentor of a ML project, and during that time I was clueless, because that mentoring part was my first time, just like being a contributor in 2023. I was a mentor in 2024, and I was able to get too many contributors messages, how to contribute to this. First, this is a question: how to contribute to a particular project. Again, people ask me how to raise a PR, how to raise an issue, how to ask their doubts, and where to ask their doubts. Uh, Now here there is a question that comes into mind, that where to ask your doubts. So you can ask your doubts on three places. One is the GitHub discussion section. Third is the Discord channel, which has each project is having their own Discord channel, so you can go and ask them. And also you can DM the mentors on the LinkedIn profiles and all. So this is one of the aspect for about how you can deal with the doubts and everything. Now let's talk about raising a PR. On GitHub, you can wait, I will show you how it looks. I have the GitHub. My screen is visible, right? Okay, so I will show you the project of whom I was a project admin, and the mentors, and how to deal with everything. So this was a project which I gave to the GSSoC as so that the people can come and contribute to the stuff. When it comes to everything, this is the code which you go through. And obviously, as a starter, when you are seeing so many files, you're overwhelmed. Okay, oh my god, what is this? But the most important part is when you scroll down, you can go to the readme files. There you can see, if a project admin is there, there is different type of people. They write their readmes in a different ways. So since I was a project admin of this web project, I have mentioned who am I, GitHub and LinkedIn. So you can DM me everywhere. Okay. So that is where even the project admins will see the color theme. Now this is as you can see, I have mentioned here properly. Like there is a table of contents about features, technologies, installation, and everything. So this the project admins make sure that they have been mentioned everything in their own README files for a beginner to understand the essence of the project. You can see the partners and how the articles is there, tagline, and etc. etc. So this is how you, as a starter, as a beginner, when you open any project, don't just see the files and be like, oh my god, I can't do this. Don't give up just at the first moment. Go down in the readme, read each and every lines. You will get to know a lot about it. Now, suppose there is a link like this. This is a link where the people have built it. I will show you how they have done. Anyways, so till it opens, let me show you the issues part. As you can see, there are 47 issues. There are many people who talk about the tags. These are the tags, or let's say the labels. You can say GSSoC, Octoberfest. During my time, it was Octoberfest. Then label 1 is there, 2 is there, and 3 is there. Now, suppose when it's level 1, matlab it's very easy peasy. You can do it very fast. When it comes to level 2, means it shows that you have to put your some of the other creativity into it. And when it comes to level 3, it should be extraordinary. So during that time, it was these many labels, and now also there are these labels. And GSSoC always makes sure that the project admins have these kind of labels into them, because these labels will later contribute to the points which will be added to your leaderboard, which will be given in the GSSoC website. So when it comes to issues and all, as you can see here, if I open one issue, let me tell you this one. So this issue is, you can see it is open. Means when a contributor sees this issue as open, then he or she puts this message that I want to do this. I want to make this creativity. So let me do it. Now what I will do as a project admin or as a mentor. Now during that time, Krishi was a mentor. So what he did, he assigned this issue to the first person who had commented ki, I want to put this much creativity into the particular thing. I also added the further levels, so that after, as you can see, it's assigned. And after assigning, he will create a pull request once his own whole product has been done and he has pushed into this code. So when it will go, it will come here, pull request करके. So those people who have done, now for the earlier issue, this is a pull request, as you can see. See, this is a fixed button which this person has completed and he has made it. It's open, and as you can see, this is what I can see. This contributors can view it, since Versal app is been connected to my account, so the contributors can't do that. But I can see this, and if there are errors which come, I will show you that part as well. So once it's deployed and everything is done, as you can see, this branch was successfully deployed. Now checks awaiting conflict resolution. Now there are conflicts in this issue which is being in this PR which is being created. Okay. Before merging the PR, we check for these kind of conflicts, for these kind of errors. If error persists, then we not we tell the mentors to tell the contributors to do so. To tell the contributor that this is the error coming. You have to resolve and then you have to create a new PR for it. And only then a contributor, after so many things, a contributor is able to get their first PR of their own choice, whatever they have done. Level 1, when it comes into picture, let me tell you, the score which is being given to the level 1 is very low as compared to level 2 and level 3. So there are also some of the contributors who go and say that, okay, I don't want this at level 1, I want this at level 2, so please assign me this project or this issue uh, to level 2 under me. I had done this. I had done this as a mentor as well and as a project admin as well. So during that time, the most important part happened, and that was the person who tried to do. As you can see, the person is doing here everything. I did here level 2 work. I was okay, but then this girl didn't perform for her. Now, there are many people who are doing this as well, that they raise an issue, or when there is already a issue created, they say, I want it at level 2. And when the mentors or when the project admin go and they try to allot them, there is no response from the contributors. And honestly saying, this is what I have seen during the times. And this makes me feel very, very bad that in such an open source and on such a fabulous platform, when you want to contribute on one project, if you can contribute, then only you should be able to put an issue and tell the mentor or comment here that I want to put this much creativity, and if there is no level mentioned, you can mention that I want this level at level 2, 1, 2, whatever. But make sure that you are completing the task, because if you are not completing the task, again it's your loss, because on the leaderboard you will get the marks of, or let's say the points, which we said, not marks in fact, sorry, but points you will get. And every contributor wants to be on the top contributor chart and wants to get the swags, because many people are those people who love getting swags a lot. Yes. Yeah. So I must say, in pure journey from contributor to mentor to project admin, I just got one swag of GSSoC, the shirt of GitHub. That's it. I didn't get much more than that. And you know why that happened? Just because of the top mentor which I got, and not the project admin, the name for that. But I was able to understand how the contributors think, and that is one thing. Oh, okay. You got a hat from GSSoC.
It's actually from Red Hat.
Wow.
Red Hat Linux.
Yes. So let me tell you one more thing. There are some people who will make PRs. There are two types of PRs, open and closed. As you can see, 7 are open, 52 are closed. Now, why those are closed, I will show you. First, I will show you one more open PR, that is update readme.md. There are people, there are contributors. Now, for those people who are beginners, what they can do is, okay, they go to the code, they are not able to understand the code, and when that happens, then they are very overwhelmed and keep worrying, I can't do this. Then they just give up. I will tell you one more thing. You can start slowly. That is by you can start contributing to the document, that is the readme.md file, making it more and more enhanced and all, which here people have done. I will show you the whole document, the last part which I didn't go purpose for a need. As you can see, again there is a conflict, and you can see it didn't get merged again because the conflict was there, but the contributor didn't solve it. So, yeah, this is one thing. So this is an open pull request. So let me tell you about the closed pull request. So suppose a contributor is there, he has taken the challenge, he has made everything proper. See this. As I had told here, there is a mandate, there is a rule that you have to mention the issue number. Without mentioning the issue number, even the project admin is not going to understand what for what kind of issue you are going to your solution for, right? So this is the issue. So let me, it comes. Yeah, so yeah, as you can see over here, this is the issue we can talk about. See, here she can add certification sections and all. So as you can see, she wanted to add something new in the certification part. So she put a snippet of it. Okay, so this is what the certification message is coming and everything. So what happened after assigning? Then she told me to check the pin. Okay. So what I did, I checked everything and I merged her pin directly. Okay, here see pull request successfully merged and closed because I like the way she did the solution. And as you can see, it was level 2, means of much more marks than level 1. So she was able to complete the task and she was able to finish everything, and that is how the PR gets closed. And you will get in the in your own GitHub email, if it has been subscribed, that this PR has been merged, whatever you have raised and all. Okay, so as a person who is a project admin or as a mentor, he can go to the commit section. He can see what all the student has committed to, like whatever the changes it has done. As you can see, these are the changes. She added all those images and everything. Here is the changes where she has done what. Everything we can track for. As being a mentor, you are given an access to this kind of project. So make sure there is a duty of the mentor to go in the comment section to go what code has been changed on which place, how it is changed, and how it can be improved further, because it can happen that a contributor is interested to contribute more on the same PR. So what then their question comes, okay, how to do that? Many people are asking me, their own mentor is telling them to contribute on the same pair, but they don't know how to contribute, what to make a change. Because there are some mentors who don't mention this is what you need to change, or this is what I need to have more creativity into it. So this is a very bad scenario which is happening outside. So as a mentors, I hope the duty of the mentors is to guide the contributors fully, clearly, and properly at which line you want what creativity you want in this product or this project, whatever. So just because everything is done, as you can see, there are 8 files changed. This also I can see. Now what type of files are changed, I can also see. And once it's done, it's merged. And when any PR gets merged, you can see over here, merged. It's given, so it's merged. Like, I can review changes everything. So let me come to the pull request again. Now suppose I am the contributor. I want to contribute to this project. How would I contribute? I will do a new pull request. I will click on here, and whatever changes I would have done in my own Visual Studio Code, here then it will be enabled over here. Let's create a pull request. I just have to click over here, create a pull request, and the pull request will be created. That's it, it's done. And when someone has created a new pull request, he or she has their duty to go and mention the same to the mentor or to the project admin that hey, I have done this PR, and now I wish you to uh, merge my pull request. But before that, viewing it is very much more important. There are some people, some contributors who do pull requests and do it randomly just for the namesake. Yes, just for the names. And then they say, right, I had done the pull request, why am I not getting the points? Right. And when it comes to asking the questions to the mentors and project admin, and if they deny, then the name will be wrong for the project admins, and the mentor, like their name will be kharab in those people, and then the people who have created their PRs, they will say, oh my god, I had created my PR, but the project admin didn't merge it. So this attitude shouldn't be there. You should be very confident before raising a PR. Have a valid content, valid creativity, and from your side, or else the mentor or the project admin are not going to view your PR or your issue which is being raised. Okay. Now this applies for both the types. Once the PRs which is being created by yourself, or the issues which is being created by yourself, or the issues which are already listed in the project, and you are trying to contribute to the same, even the pull request. Now in the GitHub section, as you can see, there is a discussions. I had made during that times. As you can see, if this is my project, so this is how I had made. There are many project admins who have made advanced more than this, but you can do it. So as you can see, I had written an updated readme for this. This is welcome to all the discussions and doubts, whatever. So let me show you one thing. So doubts, I had asked her like if there is any doubt regarding the repository, to let me know. Okay. So as you can see, there is a one contributor who has mentioned me by saying that in this file, if this file is not available in the repo, please update it. So what I would say, the answer whatever is needed. Now here the contributors also expect, this is the one doubt, but I have got so many doubts on LinkedIn. They ask me, you change one file. I asked them, okay, what to change in the file. Then they are asking me convert it to React and all that thing. Then I will go and contribute to your thing. So see, this is not how it works. It not works according to your tech stack. If you are interested in the project, it's already been listed on the GitHub website. That this is a website, this is a project, and for this much project, it is Python or it is HTML or it is CSS. And if you are telling that to the project admin or to the mentor that convert that to HTML, convert that to Java, then I don't think anyone would do that. So make sure that this kind of attitude is not repeated over and over again, or else it would lead to chaos for yourself only. Because project admin is not going to get anything, nor mentor is going to get anything. It will be only yours. You might also get disqualified if, in case, the project admin goes and tells to the upper authority of the organization. So never take any uh, baits from the project admins or mentors. They are too dangerous. If you want, you can do that, but you can try. Just a second.
So yeah, basically look at the README and then look at all the basic details about how you need to start with the project and make it run in local things, etc. GitHub Actions is something amazing. Go on, Sanskriti.
Yeah, sorry for the disturbance. Okay, so let me tell you one more thing. There are some students who say they had asked me on LinkedIn, ma'am, I have GitHub Student Pro Pack. So now I want to do this, I want to do that. Honestly, you having a Pro Pack doesn't affect me anything as a project admin. You want to use it, you use it for yourself. And whoever has this, I don't know like whether I can, if I don't know how to say it. I had got this doubt. Okay, ma'am, मेरे पास I don't have the GitHub Pro Pack, then how to contribute? At that time, I was blank. See, having a not like a person is not having a GitHub Pro Pack, still he's contributing, and you are asking me this question. Like, what answer should I give? So during that time, I just told him that even you have a pack, you go and contribute. If you don't want to contribute, it's your choice. Because in the end, it's your contributor's choice. Project admins, those people who are trying to go for project admins role, make sure that your project is unique. It's not like you're going on the GitHub. Okay, CNN is there. A very good project is there. I will just clone it. I will do ABC to XYZ changes, and that is how my project is done. But if the main person or the main author finds it out, you are in a big trouble. So you should have a very unique project idea before pitching it to the GSSoC. That is the most important thing you should be taking care of. Along with it, okay. I wanted to show you something more. I had talked about the README file, right? Okay. So the README file here, as I had discussed earlier, there was one contributor who was interested in updating the README file. And you know what they did? I will show you. This is everything they kept the same. But here,
Yes, added a space.
Yeah.
I guess they added a space or maybe added their photo in the contributor list.
Yes, that's what they did. And they also updated the license. I had not made the license. They had made the license. And then along with it, they made everything this like this is all automatic. Those people, those contributors who will come to the particular project, they will come and contribute, and their faces will automatically be added in the particular frame, as you can see in the starting. So you can see these are some of the contributors. Then the license is there. These also they tried to update the MIT license and they made a file out of it. I didn't make the license file. So this is a documentation also you can make. And the level 1, level 2 or any kind of levels is a project admins or the mentors responsibility to put and to make sure that whatever the contributor is demanding, it is being given in a very ethical and a proper way. So not like you just demanded and then you will get, and if you don't get, then you will go and criticize the particular project admin on LinkedIn that this is the project admin and he didn't give me this because of which I didn't get any marks. So please don't do that. Okay. Okay. So let me see if the website is on. Yes. So this is a website which is being built by whole contributors only. Honestly saying, this website, as you can see, certification, domains, everything, even the cursor, the star cursor, which you can see over here, everything has been built by contributors. Their ideas was X level. I would say as a beginners, they were X level. The testimonial certifications. So the changes here they have made is here you can see the multi-language part. So once you click on multi-language, you can go on any language. So if I click on this, it's been changed. I didn't know that it was so much easy, but that is what a contributor did. And when I went into the code, I also learned how it happens. But now it's all AI based, so, so everyone wants to learn AI. So yeah, that's one thing. Okay, let's go with since we know English about us and all. View channel, the channel and all they did everything. Okay, as you can see the effect of this part when I just hover on those kind of buttons, you can see how it looks, right? So everything, the effect and everything has been done by them. The certifications were added. This was the statistics was being updated. Everything has been done by them. The contact was formed. Everything you can see everything has been done by them. Okay, so if you want to go on the top, even those people have made a issue. They want to make a top button because so that a person can go down and directly go up on the website. Let me tell you, once a person register, this comes you are successfully registered for further updates, speed, stage, whatever. So this hasn't been cloned yet for anything. This was just a dummy website because as a project admin, I wanted to go into the GSSoC as a project admin to get an experience by being a project admin how it feels. Because as a mentor, I had went how it feels. As a contributor, also I was there. So now let's go to one level up. this is what they added in their own testimonial. If you do next, this is what they did and everything. So I must say this was a very good project where I was able to learn the contributors, mentors thinking, as well as the other, as well as the feelings of the other project admins, which they used to post on LinkedIn that because of this contributor he is not contributing or something like that. So I have came into their contact as well. So this is my GitHub repo where I have tried to make it more and more good, maybe attractive. I can't tell you that, but it depends on all yourself. Yeah, I will show you my project which I had contributed. It was about tic tac toe. Yeah, it was a game. I will show you.
Hey everyone. So everyone.
Yeah, you had it. For the project admins, there are also prices, okay? For those kind of projects, the number of stars, the number of rows, the number of clones you get, that is also being counted.
I'm setting the line.
I need to find the tic-tac-toe project, which is very, very years ago. I have done. So that is one of the means the type of the issue was there, which is being created, and I had to make the whole UI different. Okay, so that is one thing. Again, doing tic-tac-toe project was too basic. It was just little points, and as a contributor, I didn't even get the contributor certificate because I had only one player during that time, during the whole 3 months, I think, yes. So that time I understood how this works, how this GitHub works, what is discussions, what are PR, what are issues, how to create issues, how to ask for, how to voice our opinions in front of the project admins, mentors, and so along with it, GUC, like all of coders, as you all know, we are not only just a girls group, we are also having different kind of genders else also, like male genders are also there. And if so, those people who are thinking that girl of coders is just tending to girls, so it's not like that. Even the male can come. Those people who want to come and think that yes, they want to support us, they are free to join us. So I would say it's a very good opportunity for all the people out there to come in this community and be a part of us, because we are not only hiring for web development. I think web development has done the hiring, right, Shrishti?
Yes, yes.
Yes, so it's closed, but more we will be putting forward. Yes, so along with it, we have also conducted some unstopped hiring. Not only web development, project manager was also there, and now we are going to launch some more thing like campus ambassador, something like that. We are planning to do so, and the open source part, I can understand that being a beginner, the open source is very difficult, right? So you can also join our WhatsApp groups. You can DM us, sorry, no DM us, as your queries directly in the doubt itself. Because what will happen, you are DMing us, then you will DM Srishti, then you will DM etc etc. So that will be why. Don't do like that. DM directly in the group itself, and we will help you as much as possible. Now as club advisor and everything. Now let me tell you one more thing about open source. You can go, this is my LinkedIn profile. I'm just showing you this is how it looks. You can, if you want, you can read about me. Where if I will talk about myself, it will be a lot. So uh, yeah, I'm also an AI enthusiast, and I'm delving into agentic AI and all those new things. I'm trying to learn that. Okay, and I hope you all should also learn and should also take advantage of the open source programs so that it can help you in your own futures to understand what type of test cases which can be put forward in front of you. Because as a fresher, you won't be given directly to code. You have to go through the code, you have to read the code, then you have to put your creativity into it. Then that is where open source comes handy because it works all on your GitHub. And nowadays companies also prefer the same. They want the individuals to be have an understanding of their own issues, the PRs which is being created, so that they can easily merge and do their stuff. As GSSoC, there was also a person who was telling me, should I mention their own experience, whatever they have done in their own LinkedIn? I would say even if you don't even if you don't get any certificate, you do mention it. So this is a project admin. As you can see, this is a certificate ones. Uh, this is a girl of coders. So girl of coders name. Girl script summary of code. Okay, so this is where as a contributor, I just got a selection mail. You can see this is how the mail looks like. You will get it in a very different manner now. The badges will be given to you, but I didn't get any certificate. Okay, still I have quoted as my experience because this shows that I had tried for this particular position in GSSoC from all my hand. Let's talk about being a mentor. Then I being a mentor in GSSoC 24. The mentors who are there in GSSoC or who want to be a mentors, if you are one of the top mentors, and you will get something like this in your own GitHub discussion. Okay, so your name will be here and everything. The highlight has been done by me, so don't expect them to do so much and other so much things. And the rest is a certificate which everyone likes the most. And the most important part is the swags, which everyone loves it a lot. Okay, so this is a small, not, no, sorry, not a small journey, but yeah, this was a very long and a very different journey for me actually, and very difficult for me because I had no one to say that okay, this is how you have to contribute, this is how you have to do issues, this is how you have to go and create your peers. There was no one. So it was very difficult from my side, but I think this YouTube video will help you to deep dive and will encourage you from all three of us. You can ask us on LinkedIn to Shristy, to me, to Praveen Kumar as well about GSSoC, about anything you want, even Girl of Coders. If you want to be a member or if you want to take part in any of the domains, make sure you just have to click on the message part and you just have to message. That's it on LinkedIn. Okay, so yeah, so that's all from my part. So,
That was amazing. Super cool. So, there was one cool question that was asked by someone called Nishant Rana. Nishant, are you still around in the YouTube channel? So he asked this question: how do we approach sponsors on for all these kind of things? Would love to hear it from both Srishti and Sanskriti, and then I'll tell my experience as well. Go on.
Sister, would you like to take up? Then I will follow later. She has a
No,
max
no.
experience over here, so
Yeah.
okay. So when it comes to sponsors, it is a simple thing. You have to talk about yourself. What is your aim? Why you want yourself to be sponsored? Now, these are normal questions which you have to cover it up. Rest, you can ask GPT. You can give your prompt, and you can make use of GPT-5. Currently, the new launched version of it, and you can ask the particular GPT to give you a full-fledged message, which you can forward it to whoever you want to ask for the sponsorships and to make use of AI a lot nowadays. That is what I would say.
So actually, I would like to add something to this. Sanskriti's awesome response. So basically, you can also Google some of the organizations that are open to sponsorship. So you would find all of those emails and people who you can reach out to. So this is it.
So the way what happened with us is like we tried getting some sponsorship for SWOC, SSOC, and at times we also did something called as for Cats in Tech. There is something called as Cats Winter of Code and Cats Summer of Code as well. It happened just twice, and then there was Anyone Can Code. That's a codeathon that we created. AOCC. It was all these things happened in 2023 and 2024. My experience was to have a good LinkedIn profile where you keep sharing about who you are, how amazing you are. Talk to people who are in the tech field, who are in a better position, and then get connected with them. Once you get connected with them, pitch about yourself, um, what your ideas are, like how amazing you are, and then tell that you are also planning to organize some kind of an event like a summer of code, a winter of code, or season of docs, something like that. So this gives you a great idea, like great introduction or some kind of like a initial icebreaker session kind of a thing, and then they will be also interested and intrigued to know what exactly are you working with, who you are working with, etc. Then when you give them a complete brochure, so I have seen GSSoC has been doing a big brochure. GSOC, obviously Google Summer of Code has got huge number of things. I think their numbers are in the millions of dollars, but ours are like maybe a lakh or five lakh rupees or something like that. So something like that. So make a brochure. You have Canva. Canva is one of the best tools where you can create amazing infographics and all these brochures and stuff like that. So that actually helps a lot. I hope these kind of things might help you in starting with a simple thing. Oh wow, we have Danush as well. Hey Danush. So yeah. So the follow-up question is, how much approximate audience do we need to have to get sponsors? I think it depends on the sponsoring company as well. So basically, if you are into open source and other things, definitely they will agree, at least like if you have like 5,000 registrations, I mean something like that. What did it happen with you both? uh, did you get anything like, did they ask for a certain number of people to be registered before they were ready to sponsor, something like that?
Yeah, so recently we did a open source event all over. A 30 days open source program was there in my college. So there is a coding community of IEEE Hackerspace. So what we did was we organized an open source event, and at the time I was serving as a program manager at Social Winter of Code. So basically, Social Winter of Code partnered with Hackerspace. Also, Hackerspace managed to get other companies as well. So basically, the footfall of the event was near around 500 to 1,000 people. And yeah, so they got those sponsorships and partnerships at that time.
That's a good insight. Thanks, Rishi. Cool. I think we are almost ending our stream. So anything else would you both want to say? And I think we have also covered up a lot of questions from the audience side as well. Yeah, pretty much all good. Anything from you both? Sanskriti?
Yeah, so I would like to thank all of the people who have joined this session and made it successful. So thank you so much to Praveen sir. So sorry for calling sir again. And thank you so much, Sanskriti, for joining. So we got some great insights from everybody and the audience. So I would like to say that all the best for your open source journey. And if you got any doubts, you can always go over to my LinkedIn profile, hit the message me button and ask me over there. Also, you can join our community. So it's a very inclusive community, Gullah Coders. So you can always join that and find some networking opportunities. There are many events and study materials available. So that would be helping you in your coding journey. So that's the main motto of Girl of Coders. So yeah, so over to Sanskriti.
Yeah, so as what even Shristi would say, that thank you everyone, and make sure that if you want to be a part of Girl of Coders, right? So make the full out of LinkedIn, make the full of out of the groups which we will be adding you, or you are there. You might be there in the group, but you wouldn't have DM'd us on WhatsApp, but you can do that. Okay, for all, it's for all. It's not just a woman, it's for everyone. So make sure that if you want to be a part of it, do come and ask us. We will help you out with everything. And along with that, I would like to end a note of thanks for Praveen and Shristi along with us who are joined for open source GSSoC and the Girl of Coders. So that's it. So let's open our field for the doubts for those people who would be asking on the YouTube live chat, right? Yes.
Thanks a lot, Nishan, for such amazing questions. And thanks, Danush. I did not expect you will be coming here meeting us. That was a cool, pleasant surprise for us. Thanks a lot, everyone. And thank you both of you for spending your valuable time on this. Means a lot as well. Okay, so hit the subscribe, hit the like, share it with your friends. And yeah, don't forget to check out Shrishti's channel, Sanskriti's channel as well. And they have all the links are there in the description. So go ahead, hit the connection button, and see you all. Bye, everyone.